Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome back to another video. You join me in the Audi TT. So yeah, another test drive kindly lent to me by a good friend of mine. And yeah, let's just go for a quick drive. First drive. I'm a big fan of these type of cars, big fan of the AAA engine which is in this car. This is essentially like a Golf GTI, lower and less weight. This is a front wheel drive car, so not the Quattro. And you're looking at just over 200 horsepower, 220, 230, that kind of level. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So this car's only done around 13,000 miles, which is crazy low for a car like this. But I'll show you like a walk around as I'm kind of talking now. And yeah, I love the infotainment. I love a lot of the interior ergonomics of it. I love how there's buttons to do things. You can raise the spoiler by pushing a button. You can turn off traction control by just pushing a button. You can like turn off auto start stop. You've got the drive select mode as well, so you can choose to what you basically want entirely. Manual gearbox, 6-speed manual gearbox. You know, can you believe it? That is crazy. But let's get on our way and see how we get on. So it's cool to be trying out a new car, and it feels so low. It feels like a little sports car. Now the roads around here are absolutely fantastic. This is actually possibly one of the first Audis I've driven, which is pretty mad. I love how low you sit in the car. That's the first thing. Apologies, it's going to be a bit bumpy here, but that is a really, really cool thing. And let's have a bit of fun in this car. I love the manual. You do not see these cars with manual gearboxes. That's the thing. These roads are absolutely amazing. Okay. So obviously a detuned version of the AAA engine, which you see in my MK7 Golf R. But oh, I'm just so excited. There's sometimes can be a bad impression with TTs, but from my perspective, it's like a sports car that you can use every day, similar to like the Porsche kind of thing. And you know what? Sitting in here, it reminds me of a Cayman, which I think has got to be a good sign, isn't it? You get a lovely little manual gearbox, brakes feel good. This car actually has a full Audi service history as well, so that's pretty cool. Got to definitely take care of this car for my friend, otherwise I don't think he'll ever speak to me again. It's been a while since I've been, yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see what this car is like, and hopefully I can give you some first impressions that, you know, you don't necessarily. Oh, you know what? It still shoves. And do you know why it still shoves, even though it's got, you know, 70, 80 brake horsepower less than my car? It's because of the weight. This car does not weigh hardly anything. I think you're looking at sort of 1350 kilos. So that's nothing. So if I just pin it in second, oh man, what the heck? That's fast. I hope I'm not wiggling around too much. Doesn't feel too firm, doesn't feel too bad at all. Woo, let's go! So you notice a little bit of lack of traction, a little bit, but along these kind of roads, feels fun enough to me. Brakes feel really, really good. I'll have to ask him if he's had new brakes in it, because it feels like it has. Manual box. Oh, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. I know this is going to be a short drive for you guys, but I wanted to get it on here anyway. Let's see if I can rev match a little bit. Oh, it corners so much more flatter than my car. I think it does need Quattro, I'm going to be honest with you there, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you obviously a little bit less weight by the fact of that. Yeah, first impressions, wow. I love how you sit so low. I like how it still feels comfortable. It looks pretty special. It's got that engine that you know is so reliable. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. This is in dynamic mode. I've got the traction control off. Yeah, you know what? I'm super impressed by this. second gear, sort of 3,000 revs. And obviously so many people are used to these being manuals. It's a little bit greasy outside, as you can tell from the rain. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. I love these cars. So simple. It doesn't even have a screen. It's just got the digital kind of cockpit and a few buttons for traction control, start, stop. You can raise the spoiler and a manual gearbox. And you're still going to get like 40 miles per gallon out of it. Oh, it feels more sports car like. I can see why my friend still has it and has kept it for so long. I've got to keep telling him not to sell it because it's so good. And these roads are pretty amazing as well, so that's always a plus side. I have to say, even though it doesn't have four-wheel drive, I have so much confidence, like this car into the corners. It's really, really good. Makes a good noise as well. This feels really, really tight. He's looked after this so well. So well, I've got to say. Fair play to him. So the traction isn't quite there. I think this has got Continentals on it from what I see, but it is greasy outside. It has been raining pretty much all day, so that's to be expected. Oh, man. Anyone who says these type of cars are a bit boring and a bit dull, they've never driven them. And I have to admit, the Audi ergonomics are pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm liking the lack of weight. I'm disappointed that the cars in front are very slow. Ah, man. Grinning ear to ear, I've got to say. The vent, I mean, just the whole cabin is really, really nice. Okay, you're never really going to get anyone into the back of this car. I was going to say if it made any pops, but I can't tell if it does or not. It's hard to tell. Unfortunately, the cars in front are going very, very slow, so let's hang back and see what this has got. Feels really quiet. This is sort of like just coming up to 2016, this Audi TT, so it's had a little bit of a revision of like the lights and stuff, I believe, from sort of like the original TT. They don't make these Audis anymore. They've stopped selling them. 2020, 2021, that's all you're going to get for a TT, which I think is a bit of a shame, because I think it offered a nice alternative to those people who got a Cayman. You know, not as expensive, they're more usable. Okay, they're not quite as fun. You're never going to get them in rear-wheel drive. But I tell you what, I've got in here and I feel right at home with the car. It's a shame you've got big fat SUVs in front, so you can't really give it some. But let's see what is it. So with the traction off, it's kind of spinning up a little bit. I think Quattro would make it obviously even more competent than it is. But wow. I can't work out if it's making pops out the exhaust or not. I'm going to come back on tomorrow's video and show you what it's like on the Golf R around here. See what I prefer, because I'm going to drive that after this. Obviously, I've driven this car up there. Yeah, it feels really stable. Such a good cruise. The seats are great, absolutely great. Yeah, so basically my conclusion: Audi TT, buy it. Find a good example one. I mean, this car is 5 years old, 13,000 miles, full Audi history. It smells like new. It is absolutely perfect. He said to me his car's probably worth about 12 or 13,000. Do not sell it for that. Jeez. Oh man, it's good. It's good. It's good. I know this is a short drive, and I'm sorry about that, but that's mad. Oh man. Cars make me laugh. Cars make me laugh. They're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's slow it because I've got no one behind me. It's a fast corner coming up. Try and take it fast. Oh, it's completely flat. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I can say he is a subscriber because he is a subscriber, but he just so happens to be a friend I've known for 12 or 13 years now. Wow. I barely know it enough that the front is still steaming up. How do I change that? Turn the vents. I think that's on. I can't tell. I need to work it out. This is the problem, even working out cars like this, it takes a while. Second gear. If it has that sports car type feel, I mean, if you like a Golf GTI and the way it drives, this is better. There's no other question about it. It's lighter, it's lower down. I feel like I'm sitting so low in the seat. It feels great. It feels comfortable as well. I get these cars. I get these cars completely. Buy them. Buy a TT and you will not be disappointed. This is a front wheel drive car. It's a base spec car. The wheels are just spinning up. They're spinning up a lot in these greasy conditions. Last little blast. Right, that's it from me. 10 out of 10. I love it. I love it. You don't have to spend £45,000. I know I've driven Golf Rs recently to have a good laugh and to have a cracking car. These EA AAA engines are brilliant. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and that's the best way to get more of it, basically. That's all you guys have to do. And yeah, drop me a message on Instagram if you've got a car you'd like me to try out. As I slowly now park up, I will see you again for the next video. But thank you so much for watching this short little blasting drive. Hopefully it's not too boring for you, and hopefully I've given you some sort of an overview of my first drive of this Audi TT. And my suggestion to you lot is it's good. Buy it. It's a good car. A very, very good car. And there's a space next to my Golf R, which is absolutely lovely because I will park it back up again. Mega. Oh, it's distant Germans. They know what they're doing. Absolutely know what they're doing. There's my R. Pop the handbrake on. Stick it in neutral. And we're done. Awesome. I'll see you again for the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Cheers. So I wanted to cut to my Golf R just because I had a few more things to say that were great about the Audi TT. First of all, the gear stick. Because you can sit so much lower in the TT, it's a lot more comfortable and a lot more higher up and a lot more, yeah, enjoyable to use, particularly in manual form. And I absolutely loved that about it. And I loved the simplicity about it, if I haven't said that already. And the fact that, surprisingly, because it felt so low, I felt a lot more confident in the corners than even I would in this, which is four-wheel drive. So that's real surprising because you can tell how wet it is. But anyway, I just wanted to put that in. I've got so much more to kind of say about the car, which unfortunately there's never enough time on a YouTube video to say it. But listen, amazing drive, an amazing car, absolutely fantastic.